Hi everybody, Dr. Bill Crawford here, psychologist, speaker, author of 4 books, host of 2 PBS specials. Here today to talk about how to avoid taking on other people's stuff. How to avoid being negatively affected by others who may be behaving in a way we don't like. It comes from a quote that came to me that I'm featuring in my weekly quote that says, "Problems occur when we tie our peace of mind to another's state of mind." You see, the idea is we can't really keep people from being the way they are. And when we try to, have you noticed that most of the time when we tell people, hey, listen, you're just being negative and you need to change, they don't say, thank you for sharing, what a wonderful idea, I never thought about that. They actually start arguing for the very behavior we want them to change. They start defending their negativity because they hear our suggestion that they change as criticism. And then they generally criticize us for criticizing them, and it just gets worse. What I suggest we do instead is get really clear, okay, they are being the way they are. For those of you who are familiar with my Life from the Top of the Mind philosophy, you know that when people are being negative, they're coming from that lower 20% of the brain, that brainstem fear-based reactive part of who they are. We want to decide who we want to be, even when they're being that way. What does our peace of mind look like? What are the qualities and characteristics that we want to be able to access even when they're being the way they are? Easier said than done, absolutely. And I would encourage you to try this with coworkers or people that aren't just tremendously important to you first, because it's harder to do when you're in a relationship with someone who finds themselves in kind of a negative space. Now, if that just happens every once in a while, we all have that. It's not that big a deal. If you find yourself in a relationship with someone who is consistently in a negative space, you might really want to consider whether that's the relationship you want to be in. But in the meantime, what I think we want to be able to do is to so influence our peace of mind, to so be able to access that we can do that without depending on their state of mind. We can be how we want to be even when they're being negative. So this isn't about not being a certain way. This is about choosing the qualities and characteristics from the top of the mind, those qualities and characteristics that we would recommend to someone we love, and imagining bringing that to life. I say imagining because first we want to be able to do this in our mind, in our imagination. If we can't do it in our imagination, the potential that we'll be able to do it in real life is very small. So we imagine this person being the way they are, and we imagine being who we want to be instead. Now, they may not particularly like that, but remember, this isn't about what they like. This isn't about tying our peace of mind to their state of mind. This is about being able to choose who we want to be, how we want to be, in a way that we would recommend to someone we love, regardless of the situation. Again, easier said than done, but wouldn't that be a wonderful skill? To know that you could go into any situation for the rest of your life, and regardless of what other people are doing or saying, you could access that best part of you, that top of the mind, that neocortex aspect of who you are at your best. That is what we're talking about, and that requires practice. The good news is, life will give us plenty of opportunities to practice. If you can begin seeing these negative people in your life as an opportunity to practice keeping your peace of mind separate from their state of mind, I think what you'll find is anything we practice, we get better and better and better and better. If you like these videos, please hit the like button. Google and YouTube really recommend these videos to others based on your opinion of them, so that means a lot. Also, if you would like me to come and create a presentation for your organization on stress management, leadership, dealing with difficult people, customer service, any of those aspects, and if you want someone who will come and bring a different perspective to those presentations than you might normally hear from others, all you got to do is go to my website, billcrawfordphd.com, hit the contact button, let me know what you're interested in, and I would love to talk with you about that. If you're interested in more information about this Life from the Top of the Mind philosophy that I've created, I have a book on the subject. You can also go to my website, and on the first page, you can put your name and email address in, and I will send you 4 free videos that explain this process, this philosophy, and how you can use it in your life. In the meantime, here is wishing you the ability to detach your peace of mind from others' state of mind. Here's wishing you bringing more clarity, confidence, creativity to everything you do, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.